Hello everyone! Thanks a lot. Over and over again would like to click this video on this account. And anyway, how's life? Hopefully you're good today, right? Yeah, I mean. Anyways, as I told you before and I promised you before that I would like to give you tips to improve your speaking in English that I really did in myself. Yeah, to improve my English too. So maybe won't be totally, sweet at you, but just try it. Maybe one of the ways can be so much important for your progress of your English. So first of all, I would like to share that for speaking, you can booster your English by doing a lot of kind of listening. Whether it is going to be from a film, video, podcast, and whatsoever. So you can choose whether you like to listening and do a lot of kind of practice by video, film, and etc. You can choose it. But in this video, I would like to recommend to you several kind of YouTube channel that I would like to give you that I did to myself to exercise my English and train my English, because these channels give me so much, improvement and also progress my English, by hearing the new vocabularies and whatsoever. And yeah, whatsoever is also I got from this channel. The first channel is TED Talks channel, because I found out a lot of kind of, inspirational and motivational content here. So just focus on what you are enjoy to learn in English. That's the first thing. Because I also know that, one of the ways to learn new language is just enjoy how to learn it, how to learn and find out the enjoyable ways to learn the language itself. The first is. And the second is know the method and the system also. And the last, the patience. You get to have a little bit patience to enjoy the process also. So you need to find out what kind of content that actually you like. And the second channel that I would like to recommend to you is English Conversations. Yeah, this one is the channel. Because in the channel you will be finding a lot of kind of daily real sentences, like real sentences instead to American accents. And you can, write it down and also imitate how they pronounce it. And it's really simple for beginner. You can write it down and repeat it again and find out the translations and whatsoever. So it's very simple actually. And the third channel that I usually watch is Vice. Yeah, this channel is also has a one of role to boost my English, I guess, because at the first time it is complicated to understand the meaning. But now, by the time I practice to listening and also imitating and also try to find out several kind of new vocabularies, it makes me feels better to understand them, to understand what they are talking about. So yeah, just do it and try it and, just try. For me, no need to waiting until you understand the meaning, or no need to waiting until there is translations in that video. Just at the first, you just can listen. You just can listen to the video, to the audio, to the podcast. Just listen. Even if you don't know the meaning at all, just listen. Try to listen it. But if you like to, translate it and then try to find out pronunciations or try to imitate and try to pause it, it's better then. But the first thing that I did at the time is I just listened to lots of kind of videos over and over again. Never think about the meaning, never think about the translation at first time. But for the English conversation, sometimes I would like to find out the meaning too, because I would like to use it in my daily life. So yeah, see, it's up to you. If you would like to just listen for the first time, it's okay. And if you would like to find out the translation, if you would like to find out the pronunciations further in, online dictionary, it's okay. It's up to you. But for me, the first test, don't need to think about the complicated translations and whatsoever. Just try to listen to what you're listening to. Okay. Whether it's going to podcast and video or film. So that's the channel. Actually, I got a lot of kind of channel like learn from TV series and whatsoever that you can watch. But for me, at the first, you can just focus on 1 until 3 channels on YouTube, or maybe you can find out yourself what kind of content that you like, just as I told you before. And the second is you can also use a film to improve your English. When I try to improve my English by watching film, I just like to try to imitate them, imitate what they're saying, imitate. Just for me, just to imitate. But my friends did like a pause the video and also play it again and write it down as new vocabularies. I didn't do that, but I didn't do that. I just, how to imitate them over and over again. I did that one. So it's up to you. If you like to choose my friends' ways or my ways, it's okay. Because I think the point is you can find out the, larger shapes of the sentence if you would like to watch a film. So it's a more applicable sentences there, right? And I think for the music or sort of video and also applications, you can even find out in your own ways, right? So for me, I think that I would like to highlight here is how to do a lot of kind of practicing by listening and also imitating technique. Yeah, there are lots of kind of imitating technique content on YouTube also. You can find it out. One of the channel is this, English. Yeah, so I think, I told you before that I would like to highlight is the first is do a lot of kind of listening and also imitating them and also practicing by self-talking. Or maybe you can find out application. There's a lot of application that is online, like Skype and also game that provide you to talk with a real native speaker and also friends that is still learning English too, like really talk to native speaker. That's good. To be honest, I never tried it before. So yeah. So and lately I also try to do the tongue twister. This is good. This is good to improve your pronunciation in English. At the first time I was typically a person that is not interested in something that is so much complicated, and tongue twister for me is one of that things. It's complicated for me, like should I try to these complicated things? But lately, currently I try to do one of the tongue twister, and maybe I would like to find out another tongue twister again because it's fun, I guess. And like when we're past the training to master one tongue twister, not master, to do one tongue twister, it makes me like, oh, satisfied. It's satisfying. So yeah, I just would like to show you that I've learned about tongue twister. This one. Berry butter, bought some butter. Boxes of the bottles bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. Very bitter, better butter will make my batter better. Betty butter, bought some butter. Boxes of the butters bitter. If I put it in my butter, it will make my batter bitter. Butter will make my batter butter. Betty bought some butter. Boxes of the butters bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. Butter will make my batter better. Maybe I know that this is not that perfect, the pronunciation whatsoever, but I would realize that do a lot of training can make us, master something. So one of the ways to improve your English too is doing this tongue twister. You get to try it, because I got this because I've tried for 100 times. Now I would like to try the faster one. Berry butter, bought some butter. Boxes of the butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. Very bitter, better butter will make my batter better. Betty butter, bought some butter. Boxes of the butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. Butter will make my batter better. Betty bought some butter. Boxes of the butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. Butter will make my batter better. Yeah, that I got after my several hundred times training. And I just like to show this kind of tips. Maybe it's gonna be so much useful for you and for yourself and for your family. Just don't forget to share this video. And I think that's all for today's content. Yeah, just don't forget about to process, and don't forget about the enjoyable ways that you try to find out to learn the language, especially me too, because I'm still progressing my English too. Yeah, I think that's all. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.